Hey friends, thank you for joining this video where I will take you from flat to springy with one simple tool, the curling iron. This is a springy curl that I made by just sectioning off a piece of my hair. I always put some kind of protectorant on it. And then I start at the bottom, and I'm very careful not to go over as I'm rolling it. I'm rolling it upwards, but I'm careful not to go over the same area twice. I want to cover the curling iron with my hair, but I try not to at the very first, I try to keep it just going in a coil. That's how it's going to get this springy curl. I've done one. Now I leave that one and I go up and down, by the way. And then I'm going to tell you, this curling iron is not very hot. I don't like to put a lot of heat on my hair whenever I do curl it, but I'm just going to enjoy my coffee for a moment and chat with you. This is a left-handed coffee pot, or coffee cup, apparently. Sorry, I'm not awake. Look at that wild hair. When my hair comes in gray, my gray hairs are a completely different beast. Look at the difference in the texture of my gray hair in comparison. I can't wait till I get all my gray hair, but right now I'm gonna have to pull that one because look at the difference in the texture. When my gray hair grows in, it's gonna be very, very curly. It's because it's just a different texture, and I do have natural curl in my hair anyways. It takes me quite a while to curl my hair because that is low setting. The curling iron is on a low setting, so well, it doesn't get very hot. And then whenever I can feel it through here, and it's like, I tighten it up, by the way. Once I get it wound, I tighten it, and once I feel it starting, I want it to be so warm that I can feel it's on. That's how low it is. I can't even feel the heat. I'm waiting for it to get hot, and then I'm going to show you what I do with my curl once. This is Instant Freeze hairspray by Aussie. 24-hour extreme hold. I don't know why I think doing that makes it more emphasis, but believe me, this is not even getting hot. I can't even feel any heat yet. I think it wasn't on when I first started. Sorry about that. But again, when you're curling your hair, this is avocado and vitamin C oil. And I put some on my hands, then I put it over my hair, and then I just want to protect my hair from the heat. By the way, look how much length that takes off of it to curl your hair. Especially if you use small pieces like I'm doing. There, it's getting warm. But then after I get finished with the curl, I always separate it like this instead of just leaving it in a spring. I mean, it's still springy, but as the day goes on, all of that is going to fall out. In just a minute, I'll spray it with this. Trying to get this one to heat up. I'll just spray it right now. Improvise here. See, I put quite a bit on there because it will fall, and eventually this will just be more of a wave, but my whole entire head will be waved. Now that's holding the curling iron straight up, as you can see. I don't go across like that. I go straight up, And as soon as it's starting to get hot, I'm sorry that's taking forever. As soon as it gets hot, that's when I know I want it to be warm enough that when I touch it, it feels like hard to touch for me. That it's got some heat going through it. I never spray it before I curl it. I know some people do. The reason I don't is because I don't like my curling iron getting all gummy. This is a very, very cheap curling iron that I picked up one time. It's a Conair. And I picked it up one time when I was out of town. I like hot tools the best. They heat up so fast. Okay, so you can see what I did there. And I separated it and sprayed it. And now I'll do that all the way around. So I'm on my last one, and I'm just going to show you how I separate the curl once I bring it out. I wait until I feel where it's kind of warm to the touch. You don't want to be able to burn yourself or anything, but you want to feel that it is pretty warm. I have this towel here to catch the hairspray. I use my favorite hairspray, Instant Freeze hairspray. It says 24-hour extreme hold. I put this towel here because this hairspray goes everywhere and it's like glue. I always have to, I put quite a bit on there because I want it to last. And then just separate the curls, which honestly I do that usually before I spray it, but it's okay. Then you separate those curls out. That was number 20 of the curls going around my head. And then this is it all together. 20 curls with, this is a 1-inch Conair, however you say it. And I did put it on the high setting. This one has different little attachments. You can do a crimper, you can do straightener. So it has several different attachments, and I bought it when I forgot my curling iron one time. My favorite curling iron is Hot Tools. And I love it because it doesn't have it's a different kind of a release. It's not a clamp, it's like a spring release, and it makes these springy, coily curls, which is what I like. And then push it off. Any headband will do. If you don't know what to do with your hair, just rock a headband. This one might work because of the stripes, which, by the way, this, hold on, I gotta take my glasses off. This, let's put it on like a necklace, and then I pull the curls out like that. And then put my glasses back on so I can see. I look weird without glasses to myself now. Make sure that the elastic part is in the back. Then I can just wear it with a headband. I don't like what it's doing right there because it made a part. So I'll lift that headband up a little and fluff it. Yeah, that may be what it's going to do today. Some days my hair tells me what it's going to do. And I just listen and obey. Anyway, my granddaughter cleaned out my drawer. She Marie Kondoed me. And she had no idea I had a whole other... I have a problem. True confessions. Anyways, so after that last curl came out, you want to separate the curl and spray it. And that way it'll hold those curls. I like to separate it and then kind of just finger curl. You can see this is 20 times doing that first action that I did. And there's other ways you can do the top. I twisted that. Twist it. And then I got this barrette. And I'm just going to stick that barrette right there. And then I think I like that better because that barrette, that hairband was making my hair part. So I'm just going to do a bump on the top with my, there's just so many things you can do with the top of it. You can even put it in a little bun, like, you know, just put it in the rubber band, braid it, and circle that little bun around. Put a little bun on top of your head, half up, half down. And there it is, and it's time to go get some coffee.